In this video, we'll discuss 4 basic questions that you need to answer with the data that you collect. I'm Ryan from CountBubble. I worked in data roles at nonprofits for years and want to share some of the lessons I learned with you. CountBubble is simple, affordable client tracking software for small, human service nonprofits. Find us at countbubble.com. Now, data can do lots of things for us. Here are some ways that data can help our nonprofit. Examining program effectiveness, improving real-time service delivery, looking for trends in demand or need, understanding our participants, determining if we're meeting our goals, reporting to current and potential donors and foundations, and lots more. Now, before you get overwhelmed with this list of things you need to do with your data, just know you don't have to do all of these things with your data right now. You can focus on what you can manage today and then push into new areas as you get more confident and more comfortable. So, with these in mind, let's think about 4 questions you need to answer when you track data about your work. If you can store data to answer each of these questions, you usually have the data you need to run basic reports for your own purposes and for donors. So, question 1, what did we do? What output or outcome did we do? Outputs are the things we do or the services we provide. And outcomes are the good things that happen as a result of our outputs. We have to label that somehow. We helped with a resume. We did interview practice. Someone got a job. Question 2, how much did we do? Again, with outputs or outcomes, we need to track a quantity. The how much can be a number. If I have a pantry program and I'm serving J.J. Jones, I might track we provided 50 meals to J.J. Jones. Meals is the what, 50 is how much. Lots of things can be labeled with a number. Food, financial assistance, increase in income. But lots of things are more like yes, no, it happened, it didn't happen. We succeeded, we didn't succeed. For those, the how much comes around when we add up everyone that we served and say 50 jobs were obtained by participants in our jobs program. Or we provided 25 haircuts last week. So question 3, when did we do it? Dates are so important for good reporting. And they're also pretty easy to do poorly or just completely forget about. The 2025 cohort is not a date. The 2024-2025 school year is not a date. Those are approximate date ranges, but they're not dates. Dates are specific. January 1st, 2026 is a date. So being able to answer this question, when did we do it, with an exact date is really important. Finally, who did we serve? Now, why does it say who did we serve is usually required, but sometimes not? First, if you can gather information to uniquely identify each person you serve, you should do that. Now, data privacy and security are absolutely a top priority when you do this. And this type of data is essential for knowing how many unique individuals, families, or households your program supported. And you'll probably find that most foundations want to know this kind of information. But sometimes it's not required. Why is that? Your organization can assess the importance of knowing exactly who you serve and how many unique people you serve against whether collecting that data would make services difficult to provide, or if tracking that data would mean people would just refuse services. Data in our spreadsheet might look something like this. We have all the elements in place. This spreadsheet is used to track our food pantry, so we have our what? We're tracking how much in pounds of food in this column that you see highlighted. As you can see, we're just tracking a number, 15, 8, 20, and so on. Next, we're tracking the date that each service was provided, so we can answer the when. We track when, the precise date of the service. That's really important for running reports. So each time we provide food in our food pantry to an individual, we record the date. Finally, we track the who by tracking first name, last name, and date of birth, just to be extra careful about duplicates. We do that for each participant, each time they receive food in our food pantry. So each entry for our food pantry answers all 4 questions: what, how much, when, and who. So back to these 4 basic questions. What did we do? How much did we do? When did we do it? And who did we serve? The data you track by answering just these 4 questions will be the basis of so many reports you create for yourselves and for your donors, to write grant proposals and make annual reports.